Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing really well and thank you so much for joining me for another weekly vlog. Coming to you today with a little greasy number. I'm just going to save my hair wash for tomorrow because I'm just at home today and it doesn't require a hair wash, so I love to go as long as possible, and almost I find it so satisfying when it's so greasy and then you have a very deep clean. I love that feeling. Anyway, I'm in the kitchen today because I have just done, this is very boring, but I've just done a little deep clean on the dishwasher and now it smells so nice. I was in Tesco's this morning and I saw that they had these on offer. They're like a dishwasher cleaner, and so I try and do that maybe like every other month or something like that, just to keep it fresh. So now I've got a whole sink full of stuff that we now need to reload back into the dishwasher. Today I'm sporting a navy sweatshirt that needs to go in the wash, and also some pajama bottoms that I don't actually wear to sleep in. I just wear them as like loungewear trousers that also probably could do with a wash. It's just one of those days. But I've been thinking recently, and if you follow me over on Instagram, over on there I share a lot more outfit videos and more what I would call polished content. Like, I don't think my content is over the top polished, but just more like put together. And I've been thinking about how much I love YouTube because I feel like you guys are so kind to me and you don't mind just watching me here load my dishwasher in my dirty clothes. Obviously Instagram is my real life as well, but do you know what I mean? I feel like this is a little bit more the reality of my life rather than Instagram. And I'm not going to say showing just the highlights reel, because I do try to show the bad with the good, because it's not all good and I don't want to show just the good. Also wanted to say thank you for always being really kind about things like that, and thank you for joining me on these random vlogs. They're always a bit random, but I love that. I feel like that's what my life is. I'm going to do the non-dishwashery bits by hand. There's one thing that annoys the hell out of me about Tom, and that is he has so many bottles on the go and he does them up so tight that whenever I need to wash them up, I cannot like undo them, and it makes me really annoyed. I've told Tom if he wants me to wash up his bottles, they need to be left undone at the side of the sink, but he doesn't bloody listen. I want to have a bit of a tidy up in our utility room, and I want to use this vase little jar for something. This was a jar of pesto, but trying to get labels off is so annoying. I know there's probably like a much easier way than this. Okay, so you've probably seen this before. This is our little utility area here, which I love having this space, and also something we did in here a couple of years ago, which has just been so handy, is Tom fitted a rail across here. In the winter, when I'm not hanging washing outside, we can hang it up here and it just kind of contains it to this room without like spreading it around. But I just want to have a bit of a tidy because like these shelves have got a bit messy. I started off by putting the fabric softeners in these. The bottles just got really like dribbly at the top and they're really annoying me, so that's just not really working. And I've just chucked loads of Bertie stuff up there, so I want to like tidy that up. And also I know this is a like a little utility room, so it made sense to have this. I don't actually ever look at this, it was more just for the aesthetic. I've actually got this print that I've had for a little while that I haven't used, and I just thought it might be quite nice just to change it up and add a bit of colour, so I think I'm going to change the print for that. As I was saying, I'm not using the glass jars for these, I just want to keep these in their bottles, but they're not all fitting in there. So what I do use in the jars is the Vanish and the scent boosters. I really like having those in the jars. So I don't know why I haven't got this in a jar. This is the colour, more of the Colour Protect Vanish. So I'm going to put this in this jar.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake this.
Okay, so that is much tidier now. I've also ordered some things from Uniqlo. because I feel like they're so underrated. Do you remember last summer, those little vest tops with the built-in bras, how good they were? Well, there's loads of other nice, really like practical, good basics that they had. They've got some thermal layers, and so I've just got some basics and bits to try. So probably tomorrow when I'm actually ready, we can try those on as well. I know this is a riveting vlog that you are watching, so if you are still here, thank you. But do you remember in last week's vlog, I had cheese and beans on toast because it's such a good comforting lunch? Well, I've got another tin of beans. So beans and cheese on toast, again it is. What did I have all along in my cupboard? If you didn't watch last week's vlog, you won't know what I'm talking about. But last week I was using this stained, skanky plastic jug to microwave my beans, and I said I wanted a nice glass jar, glass like juggy thing. What do you microwave your beans in? Maybe it's just because my mum always used to do it in like a jar like this. So anyway, I do have a glass one, so now we are using that. I'm not going to bore you with my beans and cheese on toast lunch, because as I said, I know this vlog has been riveting so far. So if you're still here, thank you so much, and it's going to get better. And without fail, here is my little cheese monster that all he heard was the rustle of the cheese, and he's awoken from his slumber and has now decided to grace me with his presence, with those eyes saying, "Give me cheese, Mum." Good boy. Good, Bertie. Here's a little bit for you. Wait. Wait. Okay, good boy. Everyone, it's a gorgeous sunny day today and it makes me so happy. I feel quite chirpy this morning because I got up early and walked Bertie like as the sun was rising, and it was just so nice, and it just reminds me to just get up and do a walk first thing before I do anything else. Okay, did I say yesterday, I can't remember if I did or not, 2 bags from Uniqlo that I have ordered because they have, I was going to say like the best basics, but it's not only just the basics, like they just have such nice quality things that are such a good value for money, I think. So I've got some new bits to try on, so let's have a look. Okay, starting with a practical one. They have got this heat tech range that I've heard so many good things about, and I've done it. I've got one of the tops to try. Just for reference on the sizing, I am 5'4" and I'm a UK size 10. This is a size small. So this is just a white, long-sleeved t-shirt, but it's thermal, and oh my God, the inside is like fleecy, fluffy, super soft. It feels so nice to wear. Like, I just don't want to take this off. I'm gonna just wear it like this. It's the perfect top to wear like under jumpers in this cold weather. So I'm absolutely thrilled with this, and this was under £20. That was really good. I don't normally like tight fitting clothes, you know, I'm not one for a tight piece of clothing, but obviously it's thermal and I think as a base layer it needs to be. Tom is working outside a lot at the moment as well, so I ordered him one in black as well. I'm gonna have to tilt you down for this one, but I've ordered some of their joggers because I love just wearing things like this at home, and I really wanted a white pair. These were so small, they fit really nicely. What I love about them is sometimes I find on tracksuit bottoms there's so much like baggy material that tracksuit bottoms, they make you look so much bigger than you are, but these are quite a nice slim fitting tracksuit bottom, which I really like. Super soft. These come in loads of other colours as well. When it's really cold, I love a high neck jumper. A lot of the stuff on their website comes in lots of different colours, which I love. This is the nicest beigey colour. I don't have one this colour. This looks like it could be something from And Other Stories that was like £80, but I think this was £25. It's so soft. I absolutely love this. Oh, you know I love a knitted set. Well, I couldn't help but try the Uniqlo ones, and this is so nice. I'm going to show you full length in a sec, but let me just show you the cardigan. This is a medium. I wanted it a little bit more oversized and slouchy. I love how this fits. This is so soft. I'm really impressed with the quality of these pieces, and the trousers as well fit really nice. Please ignore all the mess around, but these are the trousers. They've got a nice wide waistband on the top, and they're a slightly cropped length. I'm 5'4", so they're not that long because I'm kind of short and they're quite cropped on me. If something is coming in multiple neutral colourways, you know I'm going to try it. It's also coming in this lovely brown, like a mocha brown colour. The only difference is on the trousers. These are a medium because that's the only size they had. Smalls were comfortable as well, but I just prefer the more slouchy feel and fit. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. Excuse the heated air behind me. It's so needed in this weather, isn't it? I've just had a smoothie with chia seeds in, and I just thought one was in my tooth. And my day's changed around a little bit. I was supposed to have like a Zoom meeting this morning, and now that has changed. So I don't know, I'm quite a creature of habit. Like, things like that throw me off, and yeah, so I just need to like replan my day. You know, I love the Hourglass Glossy Balms. This is a new shade and I'm loving it. The thing I will say about these is in the tube, the colours look quite scary, but they're so sheer that they don't come out like that. I'll just show you this colour. This one is Crave. It's just such a nice, what I'd call like a fresh pink. Also, I feel really bad for almost forgetting, but it just dawned on me yesterday that next week is Bertie's 4th birthday. And if you have been watching my YouTube videos for for the 4 years, you'll already know this, but if you are new around here or don't know, we actually rehomed Bertie. We didn't like buy him as a puppy. He was still really young when we got him. His previous family had him for only about 6 days, I think, and then they realised, or I don't know, just thought it was like too much, and it was a family that Tom was working with, so we had him. So it was such a almost quick decision. We'd never had a dog. We didn't really think it through. It was just this, just looking back on those few days was absolutely crazy, because that happened within like 2 days, and then the following day Boris announced the first full lockdown. So that just feels like such a blur, and just a really like weird, crazy time. His original name was Benji. We changed it to Bertie. As I said, he was only really young, so like he didn't really notice. And I think we just felt like that name suited him more. And now he was like part of our family. We just wanted to name him. Anyway, I've done something different with my hair this morning. I always end up like tucking my hair behind my ears. So what I've done is this front bit, I've just pinned with little Kirby grips like behind my ear. And it's just kind of helping it like sit there, but I'm thinking it looks really flat, and I hate when my hair looks flat. Also, can you see, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a mark on my head here. I've been sleeping in a silk turban because it's supposed to be really good for your hair, and it definitely stops like frizz. Like, my hair feels very smooth when I wake up. I haven't put any heat on it. I've literally just brushed it and done the little clips. It definitely is good for it in that way, but I feel like it does flatten it a bit. And also the knots bit of the turban has been sitting on my forehead, and now I can't get that out. In last week's vlogs, I was going to show you our living room shelves. I had a little play around after Christmas and got some new bits for those, which I just didn't get around to last vlog, so we're going to do those today. And I've got a few other little house bits to do now. We love an olive tree in this house. We've got quite a few in the garden, and a few years ago, over winter, we bought them inside in their pots because I thought that's what you had to do. I thought that the frost was going to kill them, basically. When I bought them inside, they just all died. Anyway, since then, they're fine being left outside. So now we just get, we have some faux olive trees for indoors, because I love adding greenery into the house. I've always loved having like plants and things like that, and I just love an olive tree. We've got 2 already in the house and I wanted to add a 3rd one, so I've ordered one from Amazon. The ones before, one I got from IKEA, one I got from Dunelm, so this is a new one from Amazon. I'm really happy with how it looks actually, but what I want to do, I'm actually going to show you what we're going to do, but we're going to put it in a pot and like put some moss on top so it looks like as real as possible. We've done this exact process for the other ones in the house a while back and they look really good, so we're going to do exactly the same now. So the olive tree came in this big box. This one's actually broken up into like sections. It's got the base. This is actually really heavy. I can't remember which height this one was. It could be 5.5 foot, I think. So yeah, this one's come in sections. So it's got the base and like the trunk there, and then it's got the branches separately, and I guess then they screw into there. So I just want to get the base in the pot first. What other olive trees we've got? They're more in like basket style containers, but I wanted more of a pot, like ceramic pot style for this one. I was hunting high and low for the right pot, and you'll never believe where I found this one. Let me show you. Also, actually what I love about this is it's plastic. It doesn't look it, but it is plastic. So it's a little bit heavy, but it's not as heavy as like a ceramic pot would be, because I often like to move these about if I'm restyling the house. And I just think actually it's a lot easier to have it in a plastic pot, but it doesn't look plastic. Anyway, this was from the range. Oh, it's $17.99, which I thought was so good because I love my little bargain. Okay, so the next step was obviously to put the pot in here, but as you can see, if I just put it in the pot, there's quite a big gap on the top. So what I've liked to do in the previous times is raise up this so it makes the tree taller as well. Find something to put under the pot. And I've been scouring around the house and over the last couple of weeks trying to find something to put under it. And these came in a package. So I've cut them up and these work quite nicely if I put them on top of each other as a base. But I just need something like a little bit taller. So I need to go on another little hunt before we get started. Right, I think I found it, and that is just the right height. So that the moss doesn't fall through. I've ordered some like fake moss from Amazon. I don't know if now this looks a bit too much in the corner here. So this isn't its final position, but it might stay here for a bit and then I'll try and find somewhere to put it. But yeah, I'm so happy. I love the pot. Hi, Bertie. These are the doors for the
These are a few of my favourite things.
Thanks, Tom.
Painting isn't one.
Is it not? It's not, is it? These are the doors that are going in the bedroom on the new units that Tom has built. So this is basically why I haven't shown you the bedroom, like the updated bedroom yet, because I've been waiting for these to be painted. I'm hoping these are going to be finished soon, so I can show you the finished bedroom. For my birthday last year, my brother got me a Selfridges gift voucher and I hadn't spent it, and I've been eyeing this cap up for ages, and I thought I'm going to use my voucher for that. I wanted to get a new cap because I actually wear caps a lot, just like day to day when I'm not.
Sorry, you better start that again.
What did you do?
I was messing around in the background.
Well, I'm not going to start it again. And I actually wear hats like all the time at home, not at home, but like if I'm going to Tesco or walking Bertie. And I just wanted to get a new one. And this one is so nice. The colour, I absolutely love it. It's quite tight. I've got a big head, or maybe I should loosen the back bit a bit. But I absolutely love that colour. I think it's so nice. My voucher was £50 and that was £50. So that has worked out well. I love that. So after Christmas, I had a bit of a reshuffle, play around with the shelves. And I've had this brown vase for ages and it's been sat in my office and I wanted to put it in here. So I've found all like my more brown toned things and put them here, so it kind of all ties together. And I've got a couple of new bits as well. So on the bottom here, this lovely vase, it's got a really nice texture to it. That was from H&M Home a good couple of years ago. I know that this was in my vase addiction buying stage, so that was definitely in lockdown. And then I've got that big print that was there already. These frames are the IKEA frames. They've got some really nice big wooden ones. I've got loads around the house. And then this is new actually. I was shopping in Sainsbury's and I just thought, oh, I'll have a little look down the home aisle and I found this lovely wooden book stand. I just thought it was something a bit different to put on here. Also, I'm thinking about putting this in the kitchen because when we're cooking from recipe books, it's so annoying when they shut all the time. So that'd actually be more functional, I think, to use in the kitchen. And then on the top section here, the only new thing is this wooden knot. This was also from Sainsbury's. I got this the same day I got the wooden book stand. This was in the sale. I think it might have been £6. Habitat Home at Sainsbury's was so good. They had loads of lovely bits. This pot is from TK Maxx years ago. That vase is Laradette, little H&M vase. I just cut a branch off of the faux eucalyptus to put in there. This jug is so heavy. The only annoying thing about this, because I bought this to put in the kitchen as more of a vase to put flowers and stuff in. Basically it all leaked out of the bottom. I think it's just decorative, you can't actually use it as a jug. And then up here I've got this nice print. I've had this for a little while, and also I've just like tied in the green with this candle. Although I haven't lit it yet, you can still smell it and it smells so nice. And then on this side over here, nothing is new on this side actually. These are bits I've all had for a while. I just move things around the house and then it makes things feel new when they're in a new position. So the little apple and pear wooden ones, that's Dunelm. The ribbed bowl is H&M Home. The round boxes, they are IKEA. These are IKEA as well, these candlesticks. They used to be white and I have just like painted them and added to them over time. Now they've got like a really nice texture to them and look so much nicer like that than just plain white when I first had them. This vase, H&M Home. Little candle and just a couple of books there. These are actually fake books. I think this is such a good idea. Look at this. Inside is just a little box. So if we had these on our side like coffee table, they'd be so good to put remotes in just to like keep it all looking tidy. But for now I've just put them on the shelf. They're such a nice little decor piece that I can move around. But for now they are going to live on the shelf there with the candle. Needed to be chopped and I started to do them with a knife and they were like rolling all over the place and I was gonna cut my finger, so I thought, why don't I use my little blitzer? I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. I mean, it has kind of chopped them, but it's also, I've also got like a lot of mini egg powder now, but that's kind of chopped, isn't it? love doing this on a Sunday. Before I wash my hair, I'm using this, the Colour Wow. It's called Dream Filter, and it's a pre-shampoo mineral remover. So especially on blonde hair, I find like my blonde can go, sorry, I'm out of breath because I've just run up the stairs. It can go quite dull, and that's because I think it's like there's lots of minerals, like traces of copper, iron, magnesium, calcium, chloride, and other elements are in the water, and then they get into our hair and it can like discolour blondes and make them brassy. It can make like brown hairs more dull and dingy, it says. So this basically gives it like a fully deep clean and removes those impurities. And I do find this always brings my hair up a nice fresh, like a much fresher colour. I'm running out of it, but what you do is basically just spray it on dry hair and just saturate it. There's only a little bit left, so I'm just going to use it all up. Right, let's tip out. Oh. No, I'm getting in the shower. I'm just doing a little pre-shampoo treatment, then I'll get in the shower. Right, and then you just leave that on. It says 1 to 3 minutes, but I leave it on for like at least 3 minutes. And then you just get in the shower and rinse off and shampoo as normal. I've made some mini egg cookies. They're not baked yet. It said to chill the cookie dough before cooking them. And these are big, fat, like they're massive, and they are full of mini eggs and dairy milk. We're heading to the cinema tonight. It's like one of my favourite things to do. Like if we want to go out and do something, especially in the winter, like a Sunday afternoon, early evening cinema visit, it's so cosy. So I'm actually going to put a couple of these in the oven now so we can take them to the cinema with us, but I know as soon as they come out I'm going to want one. So I'm going to bake, I've got 8, the recipe, I'll leave the recipe link below. It was a Jane's Patisserie. She has on her website so many good like sweet treat recipes. It's one of her recipes, I'll leave it linked below, but it made 8. So I'm gonna cook 4, and then I think you can just like keep these chilled and then just put them in the oven when you want them, which is very dangerous actually for me. I'm sure this will all be gone by tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna put these in the oven now. I've put them on a bigger tray so they've got more space to spread out. They are out of the oven and they smell so nice. And just for reference, look at the size of these. They are massive and they smell so nice. Warm cookies are literally the best thing ever. I thought that we could do a little taste test together. Look at the goo. Look at the goo. Oh my God. Whoops. Oh my God. They're like the perfect amount of warmness. So gooey. If you want to make a sweet treat, I'm definitely going to recommend those. And I'll leave those linked down below. Anyway, I want to get this vlog finished before we go out tonight. Today's Sunday and I want to get this uploaded today. So I'm going to love and leave you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this week's vlog. And if you don't already, please could you subscribe to my YouTube channel because that would really mean so much. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.